I was submitted a lot of evidence in this case. Latent prints from the crime scene, a number, a lot. And the latent prints that I developed on evidence that I had secured and processed. And there were approximately 97 latent print lifts representing about 140 individual latent finger or palm prints.
Ludus would need to separate the 140 prints, many of which were stacked on top of one another. Stacked prints are especially difficult to process, and finding clear identifying points on the separated prints can take days or weeks. After the painstaking process, Ludus would have distinct prints ready for comparison to those of any suspects later found. Committed to finding those responsible for the murders, Hill and her team asked the public for assistance.
In addition to the work the police were doing, I was doing, and the crime scene investigators were doing, we also set up a hotline or a tip line, affording people the opportunity to call in with any information. At one point, we received a call, not regarding this particular crime, but regarding a robbery at a similar grocery store several months earlier.
Though the tip was not directly related to the murders, it involved a crime at a different location of the same grocery store chain.
What's the address?
The caller said a man named Brett Palmer was involved in the earlier robbery. Investigators located Palmer and brought him in for questioning. When confronted about the earlier robbery, he admitted his involvement, but swore he had nothing to do with the recent one that claimed 2 lives. He said the earlier robbery was orchestrated by a fellow employee who had since been transferred to another store. The store where Ray and True Love were killed. Police finally had a promising lead. They hoped Palmer's information could help them find out who committed the brutal double murder.
Phoenix, help us find this missing child. 17-year-old Haley Bobo disappeared.